Okay, so I'm back. I've decided to go into Alice in Wonderland, and I love these books. They're big. I mean, that's my hand going across. So, this is the same style and artist as whenever I did Peter Rabbit. And I've gone through, and when I do books that are a sequence like this, a series, whatever, storyline, I go through and do all of one thing, so I know it's the same all the way through the book. So I saved a dress back here at the end, right there. I am in my Crayola pencils. Oh, and thank you so much for you that have commented that you're enjoying my videos and I should keep going. Sometimes it just gets discouraging because you don't know. I mean, I'm not sitting in a room teaching at a table or at an easel, so it just makes it sometimes hard to know. But anyway, thank you. I'm in Crayola pencils. These are my swatches. So I've talked about swatches in past videos. I am going to use yellow. And it's a soft yellow. You can see here I've put a coat all over. Okay, so that's the yellow. Then I'm using golden yellow. And this is more of just a deeper yellow. Okay. Then, believe it or not, I went to mango. Yeah, and it's not really orangey like that. And then I went to our Harvest Gold. Now the Harvest Gold is more like a yellow ochre. So, and we won't use it as much, but some people would color this just like this and say, I'm done. It's already got the lines in it for the shading. That's cool. But if you're wanting to take this a step further, after I went all over with the yellow, I came in with golden yellow, and I'm going to do some of these areas where the lines are. Okay, so by doing this, I'm adding depth. The thing that I think I like best about this artist is those lines. That is going to be so much help when you think, ooh, where do my darks go? What should I leave the lightest? Things like that. You just look at these lines and they really take you along. So, and then I will get up here in this corner a little bit and then go out in the corner and come out. I'm going to come up here. And you also need to remember that I've done her dress enough times now that I really know what's what. You have to stop and look. This is actually not part of her dress. It's part of the belting that goes around, which will be blue. Apron front, apron straps. And then this is a little piece that puckers out over the top of her sleeve that is connected to the apron. So when you're coloring, be sure you look at all those items so that you know the picture before you just start in. It'll be more helpful. But anyway, I've tried to leave some of the lighter parts light. If we go back here to the front, oh, there's another one. Okay, this is a very basic, and so I just did this yellow around here and then around here and left the light in the middle of the sleeves. So not every picture has this much dark on it. It's just I got to the back of the book before I decided, oh, do a video on this. All right, headed over to mango. Now you're going to see it does have some orange, but it's not an orangey orange. So I'm coming right up in these dark areas where those lines are. Now, I'm leaving right here and here, here, here. I'm going to come back in with that next color, and if I color everything right now with all these layers of pencil, there will be no tooth left in the paper to accept that color. So that's why you don't want to just solidly go over everything. But I am, and see, my area now is smaller. Before the last color I went wider. Now I've brought it in some. I'm not doing the whole thing anymore. I'm doing the inside of her sleeve. So just be careful how much you cover, how quickly, because it will eat up the tooth in the paper. And once that's eaten up, you can't add any more layers, any more color, without going in with some sort of a fixative. And I forget, you don't want the fixative that's just there. You want one that's like a reusable, it blanks my mind. Somebody will post it down in the comments, I'm sure. Repositionable fixative? I don't know. It's so that you can go back over the top and rework some more. It gives more tooth to your paper. But I mean, I don't even own any of that, so that's why I'm drawing a blank on it. Okay, I'm back in the Harvest Gold. So now I'm getting those darkest areas. This is my last color to add in this area of her dress. So I'm putting in all these areas that would be down in the darkest shadowed spots. And she does have a lot of dark down here because all of this is shading this. So, and then we have the cards falling, and just the fact that she's weighed down and all the different things. So that adds to the shadows that are taking place. But just when you get to this last color, you're almost to the point of looking for those V's that are down in there. So I'm probably going to be working through this book for a while, and I'm thinking from time to time, or after I'm tired of the book for a bit, I'm going to go in and do some backgrounds again. So just a heads up on what's coming. Now I'm going to go back to my first color, and I'm going to make sure that everything has color on it, that nothing got missed, nothing needs blending. Just looking at it, making sure everything got the color it was supposed to get. See, like right here, I could go a little darker there. It's under her arm. So I'm coming in with my darkest shade, getting lighter when I come out. See, and just that little bit gave shadow there. Darker, lighter as I come out. Okay, I could do that all down under this, because this is a big poofy bow. And see how I just keep going darker there? That's just pushing that further and further back and giving us more depth. So don't be afraid to go dark, but as I say, sneak up on it. That was the Harvest Gold. Now back to the yellow again. But yeah, sneak up on it so you don't get too dark too quick. You can always add dark, but once you've mushed down the tooth of the paper, it's really hard to go back to light. Okay, unless your paper is just stained and you use that. But there's that. Now, some people, remember at the very first, I said you could just leave it. Now, to me, there's a very visible difference. I'm going to have to see if I can get this really bright so that you can see it. Okay, the before and after. Come on, light, cooperate with me. There we go. And I'm not sure that's showing good yet. So there it is with just the one color. And then this is what we just did with all 4 colors. So that really is a difference there. You can especially see down here in her skirt the before and after. So it's not bad to just leave that, but how much better was it to go ahead and get all that depth? Some of my favorites in here. Let's see. And see, not everything has a whole lot. And do you see where the color here, the black, there's just a little bit there. And there's some lettering right here. That is from that and that, the words, from where I pressed down when I was coloring. Even though I have a clear plastic sheet. Evidently, I didn't change it during that page, or I pressed so hard that it wasn't from this page, but from coloring this page. So that's why I always put something between. That's going to be a lot of fun doing that hat. I may do that with y'all on here. That was a lot of fun. Just getting the depth. Just getting the depth. I'm thinking I need to do a skin tone. That dog's going to be fun. I'm going to have to read the story and see if it says what color the dog is. Oh, there you go. That one shows a lot of the depth. Where it's darker in the folds. Yeah, the other fun thing about this book, okay, there's the dog right there, is that it does give you some color photos. So if you need something for reference from the original, you can go and look. And there's some here in the back. So again, fun book. I want to say current on Amazon. And there's a series of like 4 or 5 different books. So, all right, that's all I know for now. Thanks for looking me up, dropping by, and I will see you in a few more days. Keep those comments coming. They do wonders for the people making the videos. So, all right, thanks, and I will talk to you later. Bye.